All right, let's get started, shall we? So today is my leg day, and as you can see, I am starting off with the old lady warm-up. No, I'm just kidding. This is a functional warm-up, dynamic flexibility. I really love to do this after I hit up some cardio, and the point is to really just allow my body to open up my hips, open up my back, and get my body ready for the work ahead. You know, a lot of people talk about training like an athlete and looking like an athlete. And really, what does that mean in the grand scheme of things? And have you ever watched athletes train? Well, you're watching one right now. And basically, whenever you think about going into your sport, in this case, bodybuilding, training the body, getting in the gym and pushing yourself, you want to make sure that you can move functionally with full range of motion and without too many issues within your hips, your joints, and all that other stuff. So that's why I love starting up with that flexibility training. So now we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty of my workout. And I'm starting off with barbell squats. Now I know you guys are going to freak out when you see how deep I'm actually squatting here. And so many of you are gonna be like, Roxie, I simply cannot do that, and that's okay. My workouts, when you guys are watching me and I'm instructing you through what I'm doing, is mostly here to inspire you and to educate you, to teach you about how to properly train, and to also, in some cases such as this, show you what the apex of what some of you may be able to reach if you work for it. Now, these are Atg squats, and the point of it is to really just engage every single muscle fiber in your legs and to power through the quads, power through the glutes as you're doing this squat. I'll tell you what, at my age, and I revealed to you guys I'm 42 years old, I am so happy to be able to move and squat that deeply. So it's something that I don't want to lose. So I keep up with it because joint motion and flexibility is something I really value. Now the next exercise that I'm doing here, this is a superset. So we're going one exercise back to back. This is a Hex Bar Deadlift. And as you can see, I'm doing these deadlifts with my legs together. This is a great exercise to tone and tighten the inner thighs, as well as really get that glute ham tie-in. Deadlifts are one of those exercises that's really excellent for building the butt, and a lot of folks are afraid of them. As long as you are hitting your form properly, I want to encourage you to keep them in your workout. These are literally the granddaddy of all back training and butt training and all that stuff. So now we're going back into another set of these squats. And as you notice, I am not lifting super heavy because this workout is not all about how heavy I can go. This is week 2 of my training, and I'm really just trying to get my body back into the groove of being consistent. And I've lost some strength, so quite honestly, I've got to listen to my body and train smart. Don't try to push yourself beyond what you're ready for. Your ligaments, your joints, the tendons, those areas tend to take a little bit longer to adapt to your training than your actual muscles do. So you might feel like you can go heavier and push yourself, but those areas are not ready, and that's how injuries happen. So always remember to train smart. Now, I love to superset because I like to be efficient and I like to push myself at the same time. So we're gonna go right back into this next set with the Hex Bar Deadlift. And as you can see, I raised the weight a little bit. So this is around 95 pounds. The significance of keeping the legs together is just another way of challenging your body with a very common motion. There's so many things that you can do. Exercises can be progressed so strategically to help you to really just carve out every little piece, every little muscle fiber that's on your body. So think about that when you're training. As you're going through exercises, think about how can I change the angle to add this much of a challenge to what I'm doing to bring out the absolute best body that I can. Now, keeping with the theme of building up the butt, you guys have got to try this one. This is a stability ball hip bridge. Hip bridges are so popular now. You see a lot of folks doing them with barbells, and they're really great for building the butt. But this exercise using the stability ball is not only going to hit the glutes and the hamstrings, but you're also going to work the lower back a little bit more and your core. We always want to be challenging more than one muscle if you really want to change your body. Now, I am excited to introduce this baby to you. Folks were looking at me when I was doing this exercise in the gym. And this one is a curtsy lunge out to a side lunge. We're going with the theme of working the inner thighs in this specific workout and also targeting the glutes. Curtsy lunges, and that's when the leg goes behind me. This is a great exercise for hitting up the inner thighs, the quads for the front legs, and then the glute on that standing leg as well. And then when you land this side lunge right there, boom, that's nothing but booty and quads. Once again, the idea is to step outside of your comfort zone. And when you can do that, that is when your body just will transform like never before. Now, my advice to you is when you do that exercise, to do it with a light weight. You do not need to go heavy at all. When we do exercises as supersets, even with these weights, do you see how I'm sweating? Do you see how hard I'm working? This is the kind of effort that melts away fat while you tone, strengthen, and tighten. So think about that in your own workouts. Group 2 or 3 exercises together with minimal rest in between, and let them also target similar muscles. This exercise also hits the same thing that the curtsy lunge does. So now we're really forcing your body to work, and with challenge comes change. Again, the stability ball, hip bridge, great for the booty, great for the core, but guess what? I gotta get up and do the next set of those curtsy lunges to hit out and round out this workout for today. Now I'm showing you this angle so you can see the footwork. When you're coming out to the side, you really wanna land on the heel, and then when you push off, you wanna land with that foot right in back of you, thinking about digging the back toes into the floor. Your heel stays up back there as well. Listen, if you want to get your hands on this workout or any of my workouts, come on over to my Patreon. The link is down below. You can go ahead and download workouts to do in the gym or at home that's going to help you to step outside of your comfort zone and really change your body for life.